lovelies, thanks for joining me again for day 3 of my slow stitch stocking project. I'm having so much fun and I can't wait to show you as far as I have come. I've come such a long way. And you guys are awesome. Y'all have been sharing with me like some of the details of the stuff that I found. So thank y'all for that and for coming along with me. This is really fun. I really needed to have some fun here at the holidays. So here is my stocking. I have got such a long way with the stitching. I have been watching Christmas movies with the family. We watched 2 yesterday, two last night, and then we've watched 1 this afternoon and I've been stitching on it. So I thought before I got really any more done, I would come and show you my progress. So it's really kind of like a 24-hour. I did get notification today that the scrap pack that I ordered off of Etsy is coming, and so I want to be able to incorporate some of those pieces on all 3 stockings. So I'm probably going to kind of chill out on this one and start the next stocking. But I wanted to show you my stitching, so I've had so much fun just doing some X's and some lines. Here, these are really sloppy, but I was trying to make little Christmas trees. But I was like, they're cute little decorative stitches. It works, right? I do want to look for my gold thread and try to do some stuff with metallics here to just make it kind of sparkly too, instead of just flat. I just had some fun with these little Zentangles. So I like to draw lines, and so I thought I would incorporate those into stitching. So I've done that. Right here, I've done bunches of these little tiny star or snowflakes, and they were really fun to do. Back here is so messy. I did a little button for here, and I want to come in and do some green where these black hatch marks are, do like green, and then here on the Santa sack do red, and then do some brown on the bunny. But I'm chilling out a little bit because I do have to get 2 other stockings done. I did continue that same snowflake, and I got the inspiration on this actual piece of fabric. Let me see. Right here you can see one. So that design is actually on this fabric, and I thought, well shoot, why don't I recreate that with my stitches? So, and then I just carried it all the way over into here, and it feels so yummy, y'all. I wish you could feel it. I decided with that stack of fabric that I told you about, I have just done the stitching here in the middle, and then I used some buttons to secure some of the ends. This, I think I'm just going to leave it. I love, again, I've said it 100 times, but I love to be able to mess with things with my hands. Over here, I was going to outline each of these, but it just didn't look the way I wanted it to, so I just did some basic lines and then went the opposite direction here, kind of to push it in the background a little bit because it seemed out of place for a little bit. This square here, I love this square, so I did some outline of the tree, and then I just did some X's, and then I did the button for the star. I have got a massive button collection. If I find buttons at any thrift store, I always get them because if you go to an antique store, they're so expensive. And I thought, I've been saving them, but why not use them? So, some buttons here. This I have loved doing. This is called seed stitch. And so, the fabric looked like this before I started seed stitching it. And then this is where I've got. So, I'm going to come in and do some more, but I'm like, as far as I've got on this stocking, I need to go ahead and get the bases of the other 2 done, and then I'll come back and just kind of finish stitching these. Yeah, so let me finish showing you this. I thought I want some little buttons that has, I don't know if y'all have seen them, it's like little diamonds in them to be the headlights for the car. So I've kind of paused there, and I really hadn't done much down here except put that little Christmas tree in that I mentioned. But like from here up, I've done so much stitching. And look at the back. Yeah, so messy stitching. But this will be covered up, and I have decided how I'm going to finish them. So what I'm going to do is I get really into a project and then I go all out and I'll never get it done. So what I'm going to do is I will make a base that's kind of out of this piecing type style, so that there will be a back and a front to this stocking, and it will be kind of similar, so it'll have the same fabrics in it. Then I'm going to do what I told you about, do the pom-pom fringe when I sew the two together. Then I'm going to take a very thick interfacing and I'm going to trace all the way around it and make it to where that interfacing isn't sewn to the stocking. I want for it to tuck down in it, so that it gives it some height or some stiffness to it. And then I'm going to do a Velcro. I still got to put that band around the top, but on the inside I'm going to sew Velcro. And then the lining will also have Velcro, so that what I can do is just pull the Velcro loose from the lining, pull out the sewn together interfacing, and each year I would basically just have this and no guts inside of it. So I can take it off, sew something to it, sew something on it, and then stuff that hard interfacing back in it, and then put the lining back in it, and then just attach it up here with the Velcro. I know that sounds crazy, but in my head I've got it all worked out, and I cannot wait to see how they look. I may go ahead while I'm waiting on the other fabrics to come in and concentrate on the bases. So I'll go ahead and make a back for this one, and then go ahead and create the front and back of the other two stockings. And that way, between now and Christmas, I can just concentrate on this stitching, and that way I can show you kind of what I'm thinking about, so that it actually makes sense to you. Found out that I'm probably got a road trip to Oklahoma coming up, which is about a 16-hour drive, and I will not have to drive all of that, so I will have much time on the road to be stitching too. So I want to get as much done, because if we work this all out, we're going to be getting back really close to Christmas, and so yeah. So I would be able to just sew on them while I'm gone, come back, already have everything ready for us to be able to just put them together and hang them up for the year. But guys, this has been so much fun. My dogs are in here playing. I did not know how much I missed messing with fabric and sewing until I started this project. I'm having so much fun. It is so relaxing. I just like the no rules, where I can sit down and just do whatever it is that floats my boat. I just feel like a kid sewing again, you know. I've worked so long where there's strict rules, and adulting, there's so many rules, but this has truly been a breath of fresh air. It's been so much fun. Anyway, so that's kind of my progress for the day. If we do end up in this whole crazy trip that's kind of happened in a hot minute, of course my videos may be a little bit, but I want to show you as much as I can before I leave, and then I'll just do some road trip videos and kind of show you what I get done on the road, and maybe show you some scenery along the way too. It's really exciting. So much fun things happening in life right now. So that is my update for the day. I'm going to kind of tell you about here, and like I did yesterday. Oh, sorry for my dogs. My dogs do not even know I exist until I hit the record button. Go. No. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye for this moment. I did do a little bit more recording of me slow stitching. I will tag that on to the end, but come back tomorrow and let's see what else I've got done. And guys, if you decide to do a stocking, please let me know. I would love to see what you work on. And this whole area down in here really looks hideous right now, but I have to control myself until my other scrap pack comes in. And somebody had mentioned doing the buttons. I had in my mind doing the buttons. I think it was Becky. You mentioned doing the buttons. I had decided to do those, but you mentioned yo-yos. And I made yo-yos as a kid and with my grandmother. And I tried to make one today, and I'm very out of practice. But now they have this thing called a yo-yo maker. And so I've ordered the yo-yo makers because there's no pre-measuring, nothing. It's like whoever invented it was a genius. So those are going to be coming Sunday too. So I'm going to do some tiny little yo-yos, and I thought I want to make them look like peppermints to go down here. So that's kind of why I'm controlling myself down in this area a little bit. But yes. So that's my daily update. Again, stick to the end for a little bit of stitching, and I hope you come back tomorrow to see what else I've got to show you. Bye for now.